I had forgot that it was February for the Black History Month.
It's Black History Month. Every person needs to know that.
Cause I like Nat Turner. You know what I'm saying? I like
What
Nat
you know
Turner.
about Nat Turner?
Which one? Jubilee Halls or Nat Turner Confession?
I'm talking about Nat the person, Nat Turner.
Yeah, I mean what I ain't read so
What's
far.
your favorite thing that he said, that you said, that Nat Turner said?
It was an incident in one of the books when he asked the person, one of the dudes that was raiding the house, said before they met up, they huddled up in the woods, and the dude said, "Man, I'm gonna rape me a white woman." And they said, "Man, we ain't doing that shit, brother. We ain't in it for that." You know what I'm saying? So Nat had character and principles. So when I read that, I fell in love with that character.
I fell in love with Nat. I fell in love with Nat Turner when he said, in order for us to take these white folks out, we need to, we need to get the scared black folks out the way. That's what he said. He said we need to get the black folks out the way. We need to. He said, if everybody who's scared to take who's scared of these white folks, I need you to take one step forward. He said the next thing I need to do is we need to get rid of the people who just stepped forward. We need to knock their head off right now. But anyway, we can't learn. I mean, anyway, he's part of the Black history of Black excellence. The Maham The Mentor books is a publishing company I'm going to be writing. I'm going to be writing a series of books. This is the first book called Black Massacres. The next book is going to be called Black Excellence, and it'll be highlighting all the black people who came before us about black history. And the next book after that will be called White History or White Excellence. And this will be about the true white people who came and helped the black people get liberation. Do you know who these white people may be? I'm going to give you a little inside of the book. It's not Abraham Lincoln, okay? It's a white boy named Wilbur Weatherford, right? And Wilbur Weatherford was an English lord from the British Parliament. It took him 42 years to outlaw slavery in England, right? But he couldn't do it by himself. He needed another white boy. This white boy's name was John Newton. John Newton was a slave ship captain. He also was an author of the song Amazing Grace, the song you sing in church every day. The guy who wrote that song, he was a slave ship captain. Now, he had a revelation on a slave ship where he said that Jesus came to him personally and told him what he was doing was wrong and held him accountable. John Newton changed his life as a slave ship captain and stopped being a slave ship captain and became a renowned preacher in Britain. With his testimony as a slave ship captain, along with Wilbur Weatherford, they outlawed the slave trade in England 60 years before America ever had a civil war. And then France outlawed slavery, and then America did it. So when we talk about acknowledging the white people who really did something for black people, we got to talk about the real white people to stop acknowledging these Abraham Lincoln, stinking Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? They got a salute to those. I will acknowledge. I got a name. They got names. We're gonna name them in white history.
True that.
True. Definitely. So we're going to acknowledge that. And my last book is going to be called When Black People Enslave White People. What?
Man, you finna get shut down, nigga.
What's the facts? Did you know that?
They say what?
Black people.
Yeah, they go.
Black people now, because the reality is we need to know the world, because we talk about America, right? America it was discovered by Spain. Spain was enslaved by the black Moors for 700 years. From 711 to 1492, black Moors enslaved Spain and Portugal. That's two countries, not an area or a town. Those are countries, Spain and Portugal. So at 1492, Alfonso the Great, through the Christian Crusade, chased out all the black people out of Spain and Portugal. Now, Spain had just been free 60 years before Christopher Columbus, who represented Spain, came to America, which is a continent, and they discovered North and South America. Now, you got to realize that this is Spain. So Spain discovered America, not Britain, not France, not Italy. Spain did it. When I explain history to some people, it's so fascinating that you be like, it can fuck your mind, because you would never believe White people were enslaved. We talk about, we've always heard little drops of history where they say, well, white people was taught how to bathe and all that. That was reality. This is when, because black people never physically forced white people to be slaves. They kind of finessed them. Black people, Moroccans, were wealthy. They had knowledge and they had intelligence. So when they came to Spain was in famine. They were struggling financially, economically, hardship. They did not know how to utilize the land. So when the Moroccans came over there, they came over there with that knowledge. They taught them how to bathe. They taught them about irrigation. They taught them about a lot of shit. And they was over there for 700 years, not 7 years, not 70 years, not 200, 700 years. So finally, Italy. See, you gotta realize that Spain and Portugal is in Europe, right by Italy. Italy is where Rome is at. Rome is where the Roman Catholic headquarters is at. So when the Roman Catholic Church is looking at like, damn, they got Spain and Portugal. Oh man, we got to do something. So they hurry up and call the Catholic Crusader. Hey man, can you come get these black people out of Europe? Because they moving up. They got Spain and Portugal. They got two countries up here, and right next to Spain is Italy, and that's where Rome is at. That's where the Roman Catholic headquarters is at. So they ran it out. And when they ran out the black Moors, that's when Spain became a Catholic nation. Italy is a Catholic nation. Britain is a Catholic nation. That means all the money went to the Catholic Church. This is where they kind of took over at. And this is what you don't know. This is when America was discovered. 60 years after they've been liberated, Spain came over. But Spain was only able to maintain what they had for about 60 years before Britain and all the rest of them took it over.
Yeah, that I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty deep, John Wiley
Yeah,
Price.
you got to be deep, yeah.
Salute
to John Wiley Price, who used to come into the jails and check on us, man.
He checked on me.
Hey, man, he checked on me, too.
Yeah, so...
he wasn't no playing. See, y'all be playing by John Wiley Price, man. He really was coming in there.
I like to end this segment saying, this is Charlie Mo TV, and we a family at Charlie Mo TV. We out of here.
Peace.